Welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Online, an update with Sneakers, who has been pondering a difficult issue. This relic, this alien relic that could be used to summon the dead, an army of the dead. Sneakers must decide whether to destroy the relic or to keep it, that is to say, to give it essentially into the hands of the King of Daggerfall and this Daggerfall Covenant.
First you appear out of nowhere, and now this. What are you, anyway? I don't often agree with Colleen, but she's right. We must hand it over to the Covenant. King Faharajad will see that it's used responsibly.
So that is the line of reasoning of some people here. Give it to King Faharajad, and others would say
this thing must be destroyed.
That is an evil thing and it must be destroyed. And Snickers is torn. He agrees that this thing summons the dead. They don't really like to be summoned like that. It calls them from beyond the grave. It is evil and a power that Snickers does not like. I mean, Snickers has these strange flashbacks from the future where he seems to recall the dead thanking him for delivering them and ending necromancy, and he does not much like this Manny Marco necromancer character who he has personally met. So yes, he does not like that object at all. On the other hand, this Captain Colleen has urged him to hand over the relic, and the truth of the matter is, well, Snickers feels that Captain Colleen, that he owes Captain Colleen because she or her crew fished him out of the water earlier on, but is that debt? Does it really take handing over an artifact of such immense power, not even to Colleen herself, but to the king? Snickers thinks that's a little bit overkill, actually. I might add, personally, that personally I am really very, very curious to see what consequences it might have to give this relic to the Covenant, because the way these guys have been arguing and the power of the thing we saw in action, it really ought to do something about the whole Civil War thing. What I'm worried about, of course, is that there just aren't going to be an awful lot of effects as such, at least not on the Civil War. And also, Sneakers is just not really the kind of person to use these kind of necromantic evil objects, or at least entrust that to the king of, even though he's the king of the Daggerfall Covenant. Remember, Sneakers is in Daggerfall now, yes, but his allegiance is not as such. He has no personal loyalty to King Faharajad, although he has helped him out a little bit. He does not necessarily think that this king should be given corruptive power. So, sorry, Captain Colleen. Snickers is going to take the line of reasoning of
this thing must be destroyed.
This other Khajiit captain, whom he sympathizes more with, and do what Snickers believes is the right thing, even though Colleen doesn't like it, which is to banish the relic into the spirit realm. These people, of course, do not like it. Snickers understands, but yeah, Snickers feels bad for Nicolene, of course.
You destroyed something that might have brought us peace. You've doomed my brothers. If I never see you again, it'll be too soon.
Because her brothers were in the war, apparently. He also feels bad for Captain Colleen, because, yes, he does owe her.
You've betrayed me and the Covenant with your actions. I can't stand to be in your company anymore. You'll leave here without me.
Yeah, all this Snickers understands.
You're a bigger fool than I thought. You're no shipmate of mine.
Psst. Larissa doesn't bother Snickers, but the two others, yeah, he feels sad for them. He feels bad for them, but it's just no. This kind of evil must not be allowed to endure. And he simply does not trust that King Faharajad would not be corrupted by this necromantic power. Not necessarily that he should give such a necromantic power to the king of the Bretons and the Orcs. Snickers sympathizes to a certain extent, but giving him the power to potentially enslave elsewhere of the Khajiits, which is another alliance? No. No, no.
Your choice was the right one. Do not dwell on it.
Snickers will actually very much accept that. It's a good advice.
The relic is gone, and my people's souls are at rest. I thank you for your choice.
Precisely. The dead should be allowed to stay dead.
It was a tough choice, but you made the right one. Good job, my friend.
And then, of course, there's this guy who has the silliest arguments.
I'm satisfied that fools won't be allowed to tinker with the relic. But I regret the lost opportunity to study it.
Actually, this comes quite close to Snickers' reaction, actually. He just does not think that people who don't really know what they're doing might tinker with such dark magic. On the other hand, of course, things being lost to ancient relics being lost, that is in itself also perhaps a bit sad, but not when those things were mostly in just evil stuff, allowing you to raise the dead. Sorry. Oh. And yes, the necromancers here. I'm surprised there's anyone here at all, to be honest. I thought they'd all go away once I destroyed that relic. Really, I did. Anyway. Sneaker has to go to talk to the chief. Huh. People are still struggling with the dead for some reason. Rather strange. Let's head down to the chief. In fact, let's skip ahead a little bit. So here we are getting into the sort of central keep or castle or stronghold of the local orcs. And this is Chief Tazgol. Greetings indeed.
What did you decide to do with the relic?
This Khajiit decided to destroy it, so no one will ever use it again.
The only correct choice. War should be honorable. There is no honor in the use of such a device. You have saved my tribe and my island. For this, I owe you a great debt.
And as reward, we get a massive two-handed axe. Thank you, and lots of gold. Thank you very much.
One less alien relic to plague our world. Good.
Yes, yes. Good, good. So what is next?
Your actions have revealed a vulnerability. I thought my tribe safe on our island. This Bloodthorn attack proved me wrong. Only you and your friends on the Spearhead, united, were able to save this island.
So what are you asking Proto Sneakers to do?
Months ago, Sir Lannis offered membership in the Daggerfall Covenant. I refused. You showed me I was wrong. We need allies. I would ask you to travel to Glenumbra and give Sir Lannis my petition to join. I've ordered Captain Colleen to sail you there.
This one will certainly forward your petition to join the Daggerfall Covenant, although he is not quite sure Captain Colleen is gonna be willing to take him. She did not seem very happy with him the last time he talked to her.